Here's your man Marcel. We're back again. It's been a while. Been busy. Made a trip to Nigeria, have fun. But now we're back in the United States. And let's go back into our chaos, which is Messi United Football Club. So let's begin. First game of the season, we play against Wolves. Oh, real quick, I'm not counting preseason because that shit just training. So either way, back into we play against Wolves. This game was ugly. It was an ugly win, beginning to end ugly. These Wolves player had fun. They have fun. They had out Nori, they have Mateus Nunes, they have Kunha, they have those three. They had Neto looking like prime Messi, prime Neymar. No, prime Neymar, but they were just dribbling at will. They were slicing through our midfield all day. And thank God we had a goalkeeper that could save us. Subs for us. Fabio Silva was a dangerous sub when he came on, but for us, our main difference was Sancho, Ericsson, top two subs that helped us. Facundo put in his work. Scott McTominay did his work. Victor Lindelof, oh yeah, Victor also did some work because he came on for Lassana Martinez at halftime. So Lassana Martinez got a stupid yellow card because one of our players decided to throw with the ball. So you will assume this is how we lined up, but that's a fucking myth. We don't line up like this. We line up like this. Ganacho here, Bruno Fernandes here, Marcel Mount here, Casemiro Loni here, Wan-Bissaka here. Wan-Bissaka's running up and down the channels, overlapping every single time. While we are Shaw underlapping here all day. We have Martinez sit back here. And sometimes we have Wan-Bissaka up here and we have Varane here covering this whole space here. Casemiro as a lone DM was a horrible decision from him and Ten Hag. He couldn't do it, and Ten Hag put him there, didn't make it work. Because every time we hit them on the transition, usually when the transitions like is more like this, Anthony here or Misaki here. If we hit them on the transition like this, when the momentum these players used to go forward and stuff like that, pretty much go here. The momentum we go for hit them on transition. By the time they come hit us on counter, they already bypass the midfield and it's already 3-on-2 or 3-on-3 or 4-on-3 if Shaw is back here. Because Wan-Bissaka comes back late because he's all the way over here overlapping. Because stuff like that, you guys supposed to convert your transition. But we didn't convert our transition because Anthony was being wasteful a couple of times. Rashford was wasteful. Garnacho was wasteful with the ball. I know people are gonna say he's young. He's only 19. He's only 18. Yes, but he was wasteful with the fucking ball. Mount didn't get into the game at all. Casemiro as a lone DM was not working. Bruno Fernandes over here, he was trying to make something happen, but again, he was so far up here as an on transition that we didn't get nothing done out of all the transitions that we had. Um, Also, what I want to say, Shaw was underlapping, so Garnacho had to beat his man to the wing and try to do something, but he can't because Nelson Semedo was put the clamps on him immediately. Nelson Semedo is also fast, so that also put the clamp on him. Mount was speaking about build up. Mount was here. Bruno is here. Wan-Bissaka is here. This is our build up right here. This our build up right here. Trying to pitch the opponent in half. Casemiro, sometimes he goes here, sometimes he drop here, but he's usually around this area. My problem is we couldn't build up because Wolves sat back so much that they want the pressure. So the Wolves player were right here in this line, in this space. I'm not a draw. But in this space where you see my cursor, the Wolves player were right here, just staying in front of these players. The Bulls midfield was sitting in front of Martin Bruno, so you couldn't get the ball past to them. So our best bet was to force everything down the left. So this is our build-up pattern right here. Force Everton down the left. Wan-Bissaka stay back here. Everybody go to the left. And Anthony was right here. The ball wasn't passed to Anthony until, let me see my notes. Um, the ball wasn't passed to Anthony until the 13-minute mark because we're all trying to build up here. So the Wolves defense, all they have to do is sit back again. They know Rashford is your number 9. Don't let him run behind. So you stay in front of him all day, he ain't gonna run behind. And that's exactly what they did. When Rashford had the ball, he faced the opponent defense and he was wasteful with it. Garnacho too, wasteful with it. Bruno Fernandes was trying to do something, but again, Bruno is passing the ball over here. They all pass the ball to Garnacho to make something work. Mounts is just a connector. I think he wasn't even passing, but we just connected like, oh, Rashford passed Mount connect to Bruno, connect to Garnacho. Mount was just a connector to Garnacho. And that's all that was going on. Shaw was underlapping, so he wasn't overlapping, so he's gonna put Shaw right there as well. And dude, this is our formation in the first half. Trying to fucking score. And it didn't fucking work. As in, let me see my notes. Let's see. 8-minute mark. And Anthony didn't get the ball. Shaw, 12-minute mark, Shaw was disposed right here. They attempted a pass to Anthony at 11-minute mark. 13 minutes, that's when he got the ball. Casemiro was disposed over here in the 15-minute mark. Garnacho loses the ball at 19-minute mark. Garnacho loses the ball at 21-minute mark. 24-minute mark, dead transition. And I'm going to show you how it was a dead transition, right? It was Bruno here. We got was like this. We're passing the ball, bang, bang, bang. Casemiro came here. Mount also came here. Boom, we got the Mount came back here. Boom, we got the ball. Amazing transition. We got the ball right here. Anthony ran the ball here. Defender right here. Defender chasing Rashi right here. There's one defender right here. This mark. Instead of Anthony to pass to Bruno, and Bruno will feed it to Garnacho. Anthony decided to feed Rashi. So as soon as they fed Rashi, here was closed off. Dead transition. That's how the transition was dying. Let's see, 24-minute dead transition, 26-minute lose. Mons lost the ball here for free, which was useless. They didn't 31-minute mark jumping header here. Nobody fought for it. It was a free. So they got the ball. Casemiro was getting cooked here. 34 minutes mark, Rashford lost the ball. 40-minute mark, Garnacho lost the ball. 41, good transition. For here, I think Rashford got the ball. But his shot went over the ball, which was dumb. Let's see what we have here in our notes. 45-minute, 44-minute mark. We had a good transition. Push forward. And all of a sudden, we push forward like this. All of a sudden, they hit us on a counter. I think you was right here. You was right here. Blow past Casemiro, you out the game. Went past Martinez, you out the game. So already it was a 3-on-2. Luckily they're fumblers. It was a 3-on-2 like this, but luckily they're fumblers and Onana did amazing goalkeeping. I think you got scared because he got the yellow card at 17 minutes. Let's see what we have here. What are the subs? The sub was when the game changed. Where can I find it? I could just click in here. 68-minute mark when the game changed. I'm gonna show you why. Manager made some subs. Put in Lindelof. Put in Garnacho. For Jadon Sancho. You put in Mount for Christian Eriksen. I can't see it. Yes, there we go. This is it. This is it. You thought we would line up like this when we brought those subs. You thought we would line up like this. You thought you would line up like this when we had those subs. You're goddamn fucking wrong. You hear me? You're goddamn wrong. We didn't line up like this. Instead, we line up more like Sancho here. Shaw started overlapping. Lindelof here. Wan-Bissaka here. Christian Eriksen here. Casemiro here. and Varane here. This is how we start to line up with those subs. This is the lineup we went with those subs. More balance in the midfield. Ball to feet. No, wait, he was drifting more here. Rashi was here. And Rashi, being the striker that he is, playing incorrectly, kept dropping back here to get the ball. But if you do that, who's the striker? Now the CB don't have to work because this job of these CBs is like, oh, Rash is the striker, don't go in front of him. Rash is the striker, if Rash come back, don't follow him. And that's all they fucking did. They didn't bother follow him. So you dropping back here to get the ball to feet, and they're like, okay, cool. And you drop back down here, it's like, okay, you're doing nothing. Anthony was here, he was drifting more to the side. Bruno was here. And Casemiro drift here, or Varane drift here sometimes. But this was the back line. But when we got the goal, it was off a set piece. Let me show you how. Rachi was here, Anthony was here, Wan-Bissaka was here. Wait, it was more like this. Wan-Bissaka was here. Varane was here already from the set piece. Sancho was here. So what happened? Kicked the set piece, they got the ball back. We won the ball in midfield. I don't know how we did it, but we did. And Eriksen was constantly pushing up here. Bruno got the ball. They're tiki-taka in here. The ball came to Bruno while Wan-Bissaka was here. Bruno passed the ball. Wan-Bissaka here, Varane here. The goalkeeper came out here. And boom, goal ball. That's exactly how we scored the goal. Then we ended the game here. Because Eriksen had to come back here to get the ball to feet, to have some control. More creative, right? Also Shaw. People are like, oh, Shaw didn't overlap with Garnacho because his job wasn't to overlap with Garnacho. And he doesn't overlap unless he plays with Sancho. He's not overlapping with Rashi, with Pelestri, with whoever this left winger, he's not overlapping unless it's Sancho. When Sancho came in, oh, my man decided like, oh, my boy is in. I'm overlapping like crazy and then you overlapped. And I think the reason he was able to overlap because Eriksen is able to cover for this position. If Shaw overlaps, Eriksen covers. When Wan-Bissaka go up, Varane covers. Or Anthony covers. Anthony was covering a lot. And Wan-Bissaka cover. And at some point, my manager made a save of bringing in Facundo Pelestri. Pelestri became the other man. Like, the main thing is to cover for Wan-Bissaka. Like, for example, the ball is here, and Wan-Bissaka doesn't eventually push up. Your job is to be back here and cover for him if they hit us on the counter. And with that, we shut the game out easily. 1-0 victory. The people are saying Nana thinks a penalty. It's not a penalty. They both went for the ball. The player already hit the ball, or Nana was going for the ball, and he missed the ball and he hit the player. But to say that that's a penalty is fucking rubbish. But that's about all. My thing is coming up next game. What I want my manager to do is set the players up like this. Is okay? You want to play Money Mount? All right, cool. You're gonna put Mason Mount right here. You're gonna put Anthony Dos Santos. You're gonna put Anthony Dos Santos right here. You put Sancho here. No. You put Sancho here. Put Martial here. I have my phone. And you put Rashi here. You put Mount here. You put Bruno here. And you put Casemiro here. And you put Casemiro. Key thing. With Shaw here. Because if you do that. Oh, I see what the manager's trying to do. You don't want to push out there. You just want to push up there because the left-sided center back. Oh, I get it now. You push up back there. The Sara Martinez in the middle. Varane here. You put Casemiro here. You don't put the low there because you want to control the midfield. You don't want to put you put the low here. This is the formation I expect from my manager in the next game. This is the formation because these two could interchange. Mount and Casemiro cannot interchange like crazy. And sometimes he goes forward And the low is could easily cover that area, or Bruno could cover that area, and it makes balance more in the midfield. You put Ratchet to the left, you throw him in the wayside. You put Sancho here, but Sancho could get balls for free, and immediately boom, feed Ratchet go, or boom, feed Anthony go, or if Martial's semi-fit, you put Martial, boom, feed each other goals. It will be this creative number nine, not the false nine, creative number nine, because again, his composure in front of goal is amazing. But either way, that's about it. We'll see when our next game come against Spurs. We're gonna see what preview we're gonna see and what preview we're gonna have and what information we're gonna use. Peace.